Hey guys, it's Starting coming at you with another game of Hades. Pick it up where we left off, just trying to get out. We've got everything set up. Deadline and approval process, so we're going to be getting less boons, but should be alright. We've just got a couple more of the unique ones that we have to get. A Poseidon boon to start off with.
In the name of Hades, Olympus, this is an official message. Uncle Poseidon, hope you can make this out.
And we are officially inviting him to a party at home.
What's this, nephew? Why isn't this a note? Or part of one addressed to me, but it appears there should be other pieces for the others here.
Hooray!
Ah, it's like a sunken treasure then, which means I must seek its mysteries at once.
And we'll take a reroll here, because the special with the knockaway is actually not great for this, because you can't hit them with all the multiple ones. And we'll take the dash. I would have liked to have a Tempest Strike, but this is already wonderful. We're going to be able to take the dash, triumphantly throughout.
No.
And of course the pomegranate's going to increase the dash damage, which isn't amazing, but it's fine. And before long, it will have other potential choices for leveling up, but I don't think we're going to get another boon before, but we'll just start leveling up everything. Justine, you say making memes is your passion? Well, it's good that you find something that you like. Alright, and we'll go down here. I don't need to be too patient because we are on a clock. It's not going to be that much of one.
You believe you came of your volition. All statements can be true. Is that not so?
Justine, it says attempt 91 because each time you either get to the end and then you perish, or you die along the way. And this is the 91st time that I've tried to get out. Alright, Chamber Reviews hidden for 60% more damage on the attack for the rest of the run. Yes, please.
Damn you.
And we're going to force another Chaos Gate. Just go for maximum wonder here.
You and me, sneak.
Easy enough. And here we go. We get to invite Lady Artemis to the party.
Especially for you, Lady Artemis.
My favorite of the Olympians.
Some kind of special message for me. Oh, looks like there's one for everybody on Olympus then.
Oh.
Felt rather special for a moment there, and now you're making me check in with all the others. Great.
Artemis, I don't mean it like that. Alright, so here we'll take the cast. Big damage with crit on it could be fine, but no, we'll try to get something more than that. The cast is excellent. I love the cast. And now we're going to jump down here.
Let's see.
And we've just seen Chaos, so I'm sure they will just immediately... Yes, here we go. Dash Strike for 53 damage or better cast damage. Well, I do a lot of Dash Strikes.
My boon from Master Chaos has evolved. Who else? More.
Upgraded rarity on boons. Yeah, we have a god fight here, so this is going to be great. And we're going to side with Poseidon because Aphrodite is easier to avoid. I hate having to choose between my two favorite gods here. All right, attack for knockback. All right, now we are in business. This build is immediately amazing.
She won't let
We've
me
got
through.
one of my favorite casts, especially for a close-up build, and then we have the dashy punchiness that we will require.
Not now.
It's a little annoying because they, fly over surfaces that we can't travel on, but it went clean enough.
You know what? I just...
And here we will take Seeking Arrows all around, which the idea with this is you get the tie-in where crits travel. But, we might just not get that. Alright, so boss fight for gems or just this for HP. We'll just do this easier room. And here, Charon Boon. We buy the pomegranate, because of course we do.
Useful.
And we'll take it. Oh man, this is terrible. We'll roll this again, and it'll let me have it on, 12% more damage here.
Which sister this time?
Maybe the cast level up would have been a better choice. We'll see.
Give me every... Have this.
And we just want to wait for the next Invuln, and then as soon as she comes out here, we're dropping a Thanatos on it, and we just need to stay in the circle here, and then she'll get popped. There you go. A nice, clean fight.
Got her.
And with 3:36 left on the clock now, we don't really have to worry more about anything else. Hi, Natasha. And this build is absolutely in business.
Keep going.
We've got
Nowhere to go
dash
without.
strike damage, we've got auto attack damage, or rather, primary attack damage. It's all good. Something on the special, like Aphrodite, would be fine,
That's a lot of coin.
but if we get offered the Artemis one again, we'll just stick with that, I think. Although another status effect would be Prime.
Can't do that. I get to be the messenger.
Give me something good.
In the name of Hades,
And we're inviting
this
Hermes.
is an official message. Lord Hermes, got here as quickly as I could.
In the name of Hades, we're inviting all the gods to a party at our house, where Mom and Dad will tell them the truth.
Is that, boss? Some sort of invite from the looks of things. You sure that I'm supposed to have this, seeing as I'm not officially involved?
Alright, and we're gonna take money here.
Haste of Hermes.
And here, I think we will take increased rarity.
Come on.
But first, Ambrosia.
Eurydice, I was thinking maybe this would benefit.
She could stir it into the soup.
Here, please.
We should get a cheapy Eurydice for the acorn now, I
This is
think.
ambrosia. Hard to come by this stuff around here. You sure I can have this?
Absolutely. Least I could do for all your friendship and support. Always happy to hear your voice when I'm out here.
Gotta tell you, hun, Orpheus sure is different since last he and I met. You know, back when he was still living and breathing and all.
I think the experience of trying to rescue you, failing, dying, becoming court musician, refusing to sing, then being locked in solitary confinement, then finding out about you probably did a number on him. Why, is everything all right?
Oh, we're getting along great. Better than ever. He used to be a bit more of a hotshot, but now it's like he's a little more, what's the word? Sensitive?
She doesn't even
Now
know the
I
word
can
for
always tell
sensitive.
exactly what's on his mind.
All right. Here we will take upgraded rarity on the next boons.
Ooh, that's good. Thanks again.
Later then, yeah?
What a beautiful voice on Eurydice.
Pest.
Now, what we'd love to see is an Artemis boon for exit wounds eventually. Even though the build doesn't have huge synergy for it. Just to have a little bit more damage if we fire a shot and then run away, you know, it would be nice, but we're gonna have to, you know, revel in the punchiness. But Hades doesn't have any extra abilities. The only things we're dealing with here is the clock.
Daedalus power.
There we go, much better. Here we take Artemis over Charon.
Hit me if you can, witches.
That could have went worse. It didn't go great, but it could have went worse. Down to 25 hit points. And we'll take our special with crit percentage and increased damage, which I think may well be as good as it gets on this one. I turned down the Poseidon one a couple of times. I just felt when you have it on the knockback, you don't hit them every time. You only hit a couple of the times, which, well, you know, is counter to your purposes.
I can't.
Where are they? This is a big room. And where are the enemies? There they are. I was about to be like, I don't need to be taking more damage, and then I immediately get trucked for a massive amount again. Awesome. We're down to 13, which makes me feel like we're going to drop a stock before we get out of this room. I mean, probably. Yep, there we go. I don't even know what did I get. I think they do a dash attack that sort of gets you as you're moving. It'll be alright. I probably would have dropped a stock in the next room anyway. Ah, Chaos is around. I've already got 2 Chaos Spoons, and we need to talk to all the gods, though. We're going to ignore Chaos's call. We've already got 2 already. I hate to not heed the call, but we're also, you know, I won't lie and say we're caring about the hit points. It's really just because we needed to deliver this message to Zeus.
Not yet.
We've got boon rarity, too, so it's feasible that we'll get, like, the amazing Artemis and Zeus dual boon where they do little lightning bolts, where the cast crystals do little lightning bolts when they're sitting in the ground, but we'll figure it out.
Lord Zeus. Sure
And now
this
we'll
works.
say,
In the name of
open up,
Hades,
I've got a
this
message for
is
you.
an official message for you in all your splendor, Lord Uncle Zeus.
It's very exciting. Finally, a new thing going on in the game.
Appears to be a message of some sort, bearing my thunder sigil. Though there's one for everybody on Olympus, have they as yet received their own? I must know what it says. It's from your father. Who else can it be?
From your father.
Better check on this.
Alright, and this is what we take here for excellent dashing. Ares or Charon. Here we'll take the Ares boon because we need to see him. We don't have the Ares call, which we could take.
Here goes then.
And we also need to deliver the message, very importantly.
Lord Ares.
What is this, my kin? Some sort of invitation for me, I presume? Not just for me. This symbolizes all the others here? Most intriguing. I shall investigate the meaning of this as quickly as I'm able then. But first...
When all the gods come down, I bet Nyx is going to be like, "Ha! You fell victim to one of the classic blunders!" And betray everyone. No, I don't think she will, but she could, though. We're going to take the call, even though... I won't say it's not good. The Ares call is amazing. I think we'll do more damage without it, but the invulnerability plus the AoE is nice. And this is the one that spawns the things with the little eggs. No, this is the one... It's the yellower one that does that. This is the one... Alright, I have 16 hit points. If I can just act right, I shouldn't be taking any hits at all here.
Can't do that.
Alright, 3 hit points. Just don't get hit by anything at all, and it'll all be fine.
Not now.
Please turn this way. There we go. I was like, it's got no hit points left.
I can't.
No, man! In the middle of dashing.
So.
Well, I would have got hit again there, too. Am I going to lose all these lives? No, we're just going to do the greater call and win. Well, you know, it's fine. We'll run into Patroclus. We'll get our lives back. It'll be a normal experience.
Compensation.
A couple more rooms, and the pomegranate will level up. We could switch to... No, I mean, we need to level up the pomegranate anyway.
Could try a different one.
Yeah, 7 more to level up. We will buy this, and we will buy the armor damage as well, even though it's pretty steep.
Closer.
Thank
you.
It's just going to help us get through considerably easier here. That'll be for most of the rooms that we have to deal with here. Not enough heat to get in there. Daedalus hammer. Daedalus hammer over Hermes, yeah. We've already delivered the Hermes invitation. I mean, we could get more dashes or something, or sturdiness, but I think just if we get something that'll really pull it all together. Like where it shoots your fist out like a rocket when it's charged up, that could be funny, you know, it could
More of you, huh?
could be like a Mega Man type of situation. Of course, it would help if I wasn't turned the wrong way.
Time to fix up these fists.
Alright. Hold special for longer range and more damage. Dash strike pierces foes in 900% to armor. That's what we wanted.
I can get.
Here we'll take money. Whoops. Big whoops. You know, I've got more of them. I got one for Hades, got one for the Minotaur fight with Theseus, and I got one more to be a mistake in between all of those too. So we're fine.
I'm empty. Shit.
How many are in this room? It's got to be the last one now, right? Is there a butterfly ball over here somewhere? Nope, just a very large number of spawns. But not all happening at once. I guess because it's an earlier room, it's spacing them out. Here, we take the Artemis Boon over max HP because I'm very greedy. And I want, like, percent crit on everything. Mark for death, exit wounds. Exit wounds would be my preferred thing. Because it's nice to be able to do a big old chunk of damage whenever you're not paying attention. Which, if you're me, is most of the time. We've got absolutely massive dash strike that just melts everything in armor off with basically one hit, which is really nice. That's going to help for all the mini bosses to remain, all the clearing of the Satyr tunnels and stuff. Critical damage to mark foes. Yeah. All right. So there's the exit wounds that we couldn't get. Ares or Charon. Here we go to Charon for the possibility of buying 2 boons or HP plus boons.
Pleasure doing business.
There we go. Cast fires a second projectile, which deals reduced base damage. It's amazing. We're going to buy all these. We're going to go to the Poseidon for the boss fight. We're going to hope it's the Minotaur for diminished life, and it is. Yes, a challenger. We still need to see Patroclus before we go, but... Oh yeah, that's good stuff. Not me getting hit repeatedly, but the other thing.
Not yet.
You're strong. Death and destruction.
And we'll just do a little whirly thing here and win.
Got him that time.
Ares aid levels up. The good old mom pomegranate is the best thing. Alright. Watery blast. Oh yeah. Now we are cooking with gasoline. Don't do that. It is not efficient. We got little explosive chariots. We've got little explosive chariots. It'll be alright. We'll just keep on dashing around and shooting all of these calls. Or casts, and... Did we already win? Are there more? Oh, here's the pomegranate.
Delicious.
We're gonna roll this for
Let's see
1.
what else.
Probably not worth that. At this point, we probably want to save our rerolls for a time when they give us choices that would overwrite things that we don't want to get rid of. Oh man, the Dash Strike armor hit is really quite extraordinary against these guys.
Next.
Really, our whole build was very strong at the start, and then we just kept on getting good things. It's pretty funny, given that our restriction in this run is that we get only 2/3 of the overall choices, that we ended up being able to have such a strong run. I just need to find a Patroclus in here. For some confidence, but there's 2 doors here. Hopefully, we won't drop another Death Defiance in this room. No excuse for it. This is an easy little room. Should be anyway.
I can't.
Alright, there's another reroll. That's good. Alright, we're going to go to the shop here, get life, get one more cast. No, we're just going to go to Charon. So with the money plus this, yeah, we can buy the boon.
Here's the fee.
3% for all crits. And now we're actually like, this is going to be awesome. I mean, the build's already awesome. But unfortunately, we didn't get any extra lives back. So there's that. But we've got plenty of hit points here. Oh, they were both in the impervious thing. I wasted it again. I kept on saying I shouldn't be doing this, but there we go. I lost the plot. Oh, and then I got all of those blocked, and now we lost that one. Man, I don't know if we're going to even get out of Elysium this time. Nah, we'll get out of Elysium. Maybe not the sticks, but we'll get out of Elysium. No, we won't. Okay, wow. What's wrong with me? Well, I just think I thought it was too strong. Maybe the fists are bad. I mean, they're not. Maybe I'm just bad.
Oh, tough luck.
Shut up, Dad. Now I have to go out under this stupid restriction again.
Exegriff. Exegriff, reveal your secrets.
What kind of sorcery was that? I got your chopping block right here, pal.
Alright, well, I don't want to do that one again because that was annoying, so I just need to check on what else I have to do. Oh, man, I couldn't even get out of Elysium. Terrible. And in a build I had such confidence in. But I guess it just goes to show that I probably am just used to Athena, like I say all the time. Alright, we still have to invite Demeter, Athena, Aphrodite, and Dionysus. Lasting consequences, approval process, and jury summons. So how many of these can we do right now?
See you now for what you truly are.
Less HP back. Plus jury summons. We have to go to 7? Alright. So this might be dumb, but I'm going to try to get it out of the way, and then we'll just have that last one left to do. And I'm going to try to get out with more heat, because, you know, why not? I know the name of the stream is Just One Boulder, but I lied when I wrote that. And now we're going to give Athena this. Look, I thought it was going to be just one boulder to the top of the hill.
Trust you'll quickly figure this one out.
Is this some kind of offering for me? No, hold a moment. This appears to be a message. Part of one.
Yes, Athena. It can mean...
I have to notify the others. I trust they also have received something from you, or shortly shall.
Alright. Attack deflect or dash deflect? Yeah, dash deflect just for maximum safety. I want to get out this time.
You're nothing.
Although, you know, if I had taken the attack one, then it would be leveling up this whole time. I forgot about the Mom Pomegranate. It'll be alright. We won't get another boon before it levels up. We will get another boon before it levels up. Another Athena boon immediately. That's awesome. Here, so Athena cast is wonderful, and our build knocks it out of people, so that would be good.
Olympus, I accept this message.
And we'll take it. And a Chaos Gate. Not getting any rarity out of the mirror talents, but, you know, sometimes you just get regular talents. Now, attack for way more damage, or max HP? Attack for some more damage. Attack for Big Chop, no. Special wider for more damage, yes. The one that makes you lunge with the special is the worst. Big Chop is pretty bad, though. You take what's good about the sword and make it worse, and then you take... Because the sword already has, like, problems, right? Mid-range, not super high damage, not defensive. But it makes up for it in versatility. And Aphrodite, excellent. We'll be able to deliver her a message. We are getting through quite nicely the list of the people that we have to deliver things to. And why am I taking so much? Oh, Chaos Boon. I'm like, 17? It's probably just supposed to be like 12, which is still a lot. Yikes. You know, this is probably that middle management thing with their extra abilities kicking in. Here we go. She's gonna be all Aphrodite about it and be like, "Oh, for me, blah."
Why, this is something, dearest. Such an enigmatic message you have sent. How positively captivating. I must know what it says. It bears the marks of others on Olympus, so perhaps we ought to share some common knowledge on the subject.
Alright, so here... Attack for weak or special for weak?
I'm all worked up.
Attack for weak is good. I want something flashier for the attack. And not least that we're going to be wanting to do the special a lot because we do have the casts and such. And there we go. Chaos Boon levels up. Now we don't have reduced damage anymore, or increased damage that we take. Here, between Artemis and Hermes, they're both really good. We're going with Hermes, though. And 10% for dodge, yeah. Guys like this are really not equipped for the power of an Athena cast, but that's the beauty of it, right? They thought they knew what was going on, but they were ill prepared.
Come, wretches.
37 hit points, not great, not terrible either. Backstab damage could be good. We're just gonna go with Sisyphus here.
You would be wise to heed my words next time.
Here we go.
And fear the consequences of eluding me.
I want to
That can be
free
most
Sisyphus from his
unpleasant, I'm
labors,
sure
but the
you
game
know.
is being terribly uncooperative.
Well, that's just it, Master Thanatos. I never was terribly fearful of you gods, if you'll forgive my saying so. As far as I can tell, all of you seem to have your struggles much like mortals do. A fear of death aside.
Ha.
What would you know of the struggles of gods? Now you have eternity to think on what you've done. Maybe I'll check again with you after another eon or two, see if you've learned anything more.
And he's
Perfect timing. Prince Ed, just missed your stern-faced colleague. Feel that stillness hanging in the air? Sounds like he won't be checking up on me again.
I just need to be able to buy a contract and change the terms.
Really isn't such a bad sort once you get to know him, sir. Though I suppose you'll have to take my word for that.
Oh, I believe it, Highness. I should think that bringing death must be a lonely job. Perhaps you ought to try pushing a Boulder sometime.
Perhaps he should. We take the money over darkness, just cause. Money's good. Money could buy you everything. It could buy you boons.
Why not?
Attack for chain lightning. I mean, no. Zeus call. We'll re-roll this. I believe we can get something out of this that we want. No, I don't. Alright, we're gonna take this bad revenge.
Electric.
Alright, so I'm pretty sure I gave them additional abilities. Yeah, so. It is Tizzy, though, so easier fight.
You mess with me. Get it?
I can't.
Yeah, because the cast is a massive nuke, and then being able to knock it out of them and pick it up again. It's going to be wonderful for the Lerna fight, too. There we go. Nice and easy. No stocks dropped. It wasn't that clean. We have 4 minutes left on the clock, so a nice, relatively fast time as well. Or not left on the clock, just there. That's just the timer.
How many times?
Okay.
At least one more time, old man. I don't want to be remembered as someone who knew I had to learn my lessons. Perish the thought. Oh, that one requires 10, so we can't go down. I forgot to look for those in the first level. We're very well situated for a number of the challenging encounters here in the underworld, because we've got deflection on the cast and the dash. There's just basically not too many problems that will be annoying for us to deal with. The build is... the sword's great, and I think the Athena cast is one of the best ones with it. It's not as strong as some of them, but the utility for defensiveness with the deflection and offensiveness against missile fire and traps and the like, pretty good. If I could get his thing where it automatically gave me my cast back, that would be just so amazing, but we didn't. All right. Money, yeah, money over this increased special speed, even though that would be really good. Money is better. You could buy, you know, more things with money. Over the course of a run, a lot of more things.
Not now.
Because even with, like, Elysium and 6 hit points levels, our build is not far off from being able to efficiently deal with them. Really, we just need an auto-attack tie-in, There's a large number of gods that the boon could be good for. Demeter would be wonderful. We do need to see her. But I don't know if it's worth, like, wearing the Demeter's cornucopia of plenty in order to force it. Where are the foes? Here we go.
I'm out.
Man, the cast at 250 does so much damage, but that's part of the sword too. Is the leveled up sword makes you do more cast damage out of the box, so it's like 50% more, which is, I mean, a great increase. We need more max HP. All right, Dionysus over Aphrodite. Not because I want the Dionysus boon, but because we need to deliver the invitation. After all, if it's a party and Dionysus doesn't get invited, he would look at you askance and be within his rights to do so.
Not yet. I can't.
All right.
Up to your expectations, mate.
Lord Dionysus, we would like to cordially invite you.
Should be a good time, Lord Dionysus.
And Ambrosia cordially invites you.
Whoa, hold just for a moment, Zach. Now, I can recognize an invite when I see one, man. And this is definitely, almost certainly, some sort of invite. One for me and one for everybody else, it looks like here. Oh, I'm excited. That is something really special, I can tell.
All right, here we take Drunken Strike just because it's epic, because we don't have anything on it, because it will stick a status effect on them, and because it's epic. I started with that, but there, if we get an overriding boon, then it'll be heroic, and at the very least, we'll have something to stick on. I mean, Hangover's not amazing, but it's something.
Not yet.
And they do take 40% more damage as soon as we stick 2 different effects on them, so certainly worth my while to try to secure that. And after all, some damage is considerably more than none. And even a little bit of hangover damage could be good over time.
I'll hang on to these.
Man, this room is large.
Let's see here.
Special for more damage seems interesting. I don't think it'll actually make that much of a difference to make it worth taking, though. Here... this is tricky. We're going to go to Eurydice and be greedy. I almost wanted to go for max HP. We are very low on max HP, only at 120. We haven't gotten any HP rewards.
Hey, Your Royal Majesty.
Oh, I forgot to give her Ambrosia, but I'll give it this next time.
Amazing feats, according to Orphe at least. But don't worry, your secret's safe with me.
Oh no, he's been boasting of my fabricated exploits to you. I've tried to tell him I was only joking with him, but now he just thinks I'm being modest.
That's why you can't ever joke with a poet.
With me either, hun. Your greatness. I'm honored to merely be in the presence of one with so many wild exploits to sing or speak of.
And here we will upgrade the rarity on the boons we find.
Cheers. Till next time.
Stay safe.
Are we about to be at the boss fight? Oh, yes, we are. Alright, another Dionysus boon is called for. Alright, here we go. Nectar to life gain. That'll at least give us some more life here.
Give me a better boon.
And upgraded Phalanx Shot, which now does 197 Man, if only it had been a higher rarity. At least we got our dash. I'm not worried about this learn to fight. I'm not worried about most of the Elysium fights.
I have longed to hear the sound of your hiss, Lerny.
I'm out.
Okay, I lost track of myself on the screen for a little bit. Too much. Too much. All right. Still too much. Still don't know where I am. All right, now we're good. I'm down to 8. I'm going to drop a stock here, pretty sure. Oh, that one lost. Oh, that's the real Lerny, and they don't sit still during this. You know, I haven't done this fight with the heat on too much. Well, anyway, they follow you around. And now I just need to not die here. Oh yeah, they totally go unhinged, unbound for from their bones. Oh no, where are the casts? I meant to throw them at them. There we go. I was like, if I drop another stock here, I'm gonna lose my mind.
Heads down. That's my bounty.
But I don't think we have the Theseus room amped up, right? So we'll be fine there. 50% damage on cast for 6 encounters, yes. Now we only have 50 hit points out of 150, but we've got 2 lives left, and then there's the possibility of finding more lives here. We also have a strong defensive build where we can probably get through to Hades. Probably. I was way too confident in the last run. We're going to take the max HP over the pomegranate here. I tell you what, though, I really hope I get a different boon on my auto attack because this one is underwhelming. And Zeus is bad too, but maybe we'll get a different one that's not on the auto attack for Zeus. Because the Zeus boon, like, let me tell you, it's very underwhelming. Duo boon? He just wants to talk again about the fact that we've given him a message. Alright, here. Lightning effect to jolt. Well, we want this more because we only right now are jolting them when we get hit. So it's more important to get this here. This is probably going to be diamonds. It's always, or gemstones. It's always gemstones, it seems like, in Elysium. But that's alright. We're going to take this door and hopefully buy HP and Zeus boon.
Cheers, mate.
Zeus boon for jolt, excellent. And HP. And hammer or max HP? We have to take hammer over max HP. Oh, man. It's just too bad. I know I said I wanted to increase my max HP, but, I mean, over a hammer? It could be anything. Huge backstab damage, damage to armor.
You're just in time.
I can't.
Dead.
Alright, so 200% damage on the thrust and 40% crit, or 200% backstab damage. I think we're going to take 200% on the thrust. Even though 200% backstab is awesome. Because the thrust is just like a 3 combo. You can get that all the time. Alright, can I get any more coins here? I would love to buy that heart. Nope, not a coin to be had. Alright, Aphrodite after this. Yeah, we'll take the damage here. You know, if we didn't take the damage earlier, or if we ever got slightly more money, it would all be different. All right. Don't drop a stock on this fight.
Not now.
You can try. There we go, clean.
Got you, Asterius. Hi, Aphrodite.
And here we go. Cast gains any bonuses we have for striking them from behind. Well, you know, it's I think we just take 13% damage reduction over that duo boon. We don't really have that much of a backstab focus here.
I have arrived. I heard there was a map.
Alright, so we want to fight them in between these two series of traps here.
You're already dead.
Can't do that.
Because we're safe enough from them because they're like delayed, right? We can always notice if these traps are going to go off.
Not now.
They're bright, they shimmer.
It's over. There is no escape.
I'm out.
Yeah, we are totally lighting him up. He can't deal.
Farewell.
We are much too strong for him. Boom.
Not yet.
And we get this little treasure, but because we beat him, we'll get a little centaur heart also, which always feels good.
Take care, Zagreus.
And HP or dual god boon. I mean, dual god boon, obviously. Got to go for it. Also, Athena could be giving us lives back, but we're taking Aphrodite first because Athena's is much more easy to avoid. And here, weak foes take more damage. Yeah.
I'm disappointed you would.
Did what I had to do.
I'm empty.
Now she's angry.
Well, that went better than I thought, but I guess our build is pretty
I'd say
strong.
I've bickered.
Alright, now deflection for more backstab damage or reduced traps. We'll go with reduced traps. Even though backstab damage would be real good. We'll go with reduced traps because I want to get out.
I can't. Not now. I'm out.
Pomegranate for... I mean, all of these were bad choices. Fishing!
What lurks in
Now
the
I
evolution?
close my eyes. For success. Just wait.
Right there.
And we got a charp. Oh, a little magic charp. It splashed. It's not very effective.
I'll take this one.
Okay, so... My foe's range attack projectiles are slower? Yeah, seems good. Here, are there any more money urns? If there was one, then I'd be able to buy both of these. I think here we just buy... we'll buy the max HP. Because if we do this clean, then that's good. And if we just buy the regular HP, I mean, it's only 35 more.
Behold us. Prepare. Me, or my good companion over there. A solid hit, no. Asterius, gods grant me your power.
Alright, so I've got 2 hit points left, but if I don't get hit by anything, then we could deal with them.
This is absurd.
There we go. Yes! I'm so very pleased that we got through of that without dropping a stock,
To never meet your heroes.
because we still got 1 more, or 2 more stocks. Now we're out with the Stygian Blade.
You made short
It's
work
time
of
for the
this,
stick
I take
swap.
it, boy.
Go with that one. Why not?
That's right, I have the lasting consequences thing that makes me regenerate less HP, so... It's sensible that I would be noticing that I have less. But...
I'm sure the satyrs are back.
Athena Boon for sale, Athena Boon right here, we're going for it.
Hi. It's no use. Not yet. I'm out. I'm empty.
Oh no, where's the fountain? Here's the fountain. And that's an example of why the Patroclus thing is just so good. Like right there. That was two times I was poisoned where I took almost no damage. Here I took 2 damage from that laser beam. Who knows how much it saved me for? 20, 40? I have, like, no concept of how dangerous these areas are because I always wear the right things. And anytime I don't, I die. So I guess I would say I have some concept of it.
Not now. In the name of Hades.
Alright. Now, deflect to backstab.
I bet it's in here.
We'll go for here for the max HP. If we find it, then we got it. And it's like a 50 bonus to max hit points, I think, because it's the mini-boss style room. Also, we already had a mini-boss style room, not like a mini-boss, but like one with a bunch of armored foes. So that sometimes makes me feel like, okay, the entrance is going to be in one of the skull rooms, since we already had, you know, the payoff for the earlier thing that they had sort of telegraphed.
Not yet.
Yep, and that's exactly what we get here. Whether or not it was through luck or sheer dogged perseverance. Alright, 350 coins, so we can buy 2 of these boons,
I'll take it.
Death Defiance, Impervious, and one more use, yes please. And now we're hoping for an Artemis Call. We're going to reroll this one time, even though Weak Effects Long Duration is great. No, we're going to take Weak Effects Long Duration, that's fine. And now we're going to go. 3 lives, 185 hit points, got everything in a row. And if we get out with this, then there will just be one more condition on the whole list to escape with. And that's the one where it turns off the boons, the choices. But
Think you can beat me this time?
we also have to deliver a message to Demeter. I think she's the last one, which very fitting.
Again, I see.
Maybe after we win here, that's like the narrative thing, is she'll show up, and you'll be like, hello, Grandma.
Not yet. Deceive you, boy.
I'm empty.
Now.
49? I bet it was supposed to be more than that. He was weakened or something. I'm like, 49? That's a weird number. It's always like 40 or 80. Oh, that guy is... Okay, yeah. These guys are doing the extra abilities, I think, so... No, not the extra abilities. They're just better than I thought they were. And I normally kill them before now.
Go home, I said.
Yeah, you know, that is what it is. My auto attack is just very weak compared to what I'm used to at this point.
I can't. Can't do that.
Alright, I ran right into that. I thought I was going to dodge it, but I didn't.
Kick and scream all you like.
Alright, there's that. 114 hit points. 2 stocks.
You can't kill me.
Not now.
No more.
Yeah, I need to just focus on what the build does, which is do 400 damage in a nuke if he's got the status effects on him. So that's all we got to do, you know.
Have it out then, boy.
And now we'll drop a big ol' nuke on his face. Oh yeah, look at the damage. There we go. I keep forgetting that I can just drop 3,500 damage points on him or more. I did almost half of his health bar. And that is the interaction between status effects and damage and that thing. You just say, bam, nope. You have to do it after he does the invulnerability thing. And that's another, what I would call a no-cycle second phase, where he didn't do any of the urns, right? Well, he did the fire spin a couple of times, so not a no-cycle. 48 seconds slower than our best clear time, but of course, like, this was 7 heat, and we were dealing with a couple of, I wouldn't say issues, but worries. Now it's time to fish. I'm gonna close my eyes. You get ambrosia when you catch him here.
Come on out. Another bass, huh? My weapons can grow even stronger now.
Having achieved his goal, the Underworld Prince discovers that the mortal realm is utterly bereft of the life-threatening excitement to which
mundanity. Here, Zagreus perishes from boredom.
The sheer mundanity results in this.
Taken by the sticks.
Did pretty well that time.
I think so.
Well done, Zagreus.
I didn't think you had
visit the head chef.
10 nectar for an ambrosia. That's a much better exchange rate than you normally get, where it's basically 20.
I'll buy that. Let's see that nectar. Do what you will.
And we turned in the charp and the bass, so we get ambrosia and nectar. Marvelous.
You have done well.
Nix, this feast Mother has planned.
Ooh, now the plot thickens.
I hardly think that Chaos would attend any festivity of ours. I'm uncertain that they even could.
They'll be there in spirit.
That they would want this. However, if you truly wish to ask, proceed.
As long as it's okay. Oh, Orpheus, I heard from Hermes, messenger and god of travel and all that. It's odd I'm giving you his message.
Orpheus is gonna love this compliment.
Hey, admires your musical ability as well.
Oh, that was kind of him, my friend. When I first ventured deep into this realm, while searching for the soul of my lost muse, after I failed utterly, it was Lord Hermes who whisked her away. It happened so fast. He did an excellent job.
At least he's complimentary about it.
Well.
We have to have 8 more conversations with Persephone.
Zagreus, how am I doing as a mother? Tell me honestly. Nyx has had so much to share about raising you. Foods you hated or enjoyed, your natural abilities, your friendships. She knows everything. Sometimes I wonder how I can ever compete.
Mother, I think you're doing great. And I'm sure you know it's not a competition between you and Nyx. I just get the benefit of having 2 great mothers rather than 1. Or 0.
Thank you, my son. I know I wasn't there for most of the hard part, but I'm here now. Though when I inevitably, inadvertently trample all over your feelings at some point, please tell me, all right?
It's a deal.
And we have unlocked our friendship with Mom. So here you go, Momsy. Get a little saucy on ambrosia.
There may be many things you miss from living on Olympus, though I wondered if perhaps ambrosia may be one of them. And got you some, because, well, here.
Why, this really is ambrosia. How did you even acquire this, Zagreus? It brings back memories for certain, and never the bad ones, which I think it must be why we prize this.
How did you acquire this? Well, there's a bowl.
It is, of course. And it's my dearest hope that at some point long from now, when you're relaxing with a bottle of ambrosia, dare I say perhaps with Father, that these memories will be among the ones that spring to mind.
Oh, my son. I shall certainly not need ambrosia to think back upon getting to know you with the greatest fondness. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome, Mother.
Chibi Persephone head? No, we'll have to give her a couple more ambrosias for that.
Hey, sir. Meant to say I hope I didn't get you into too much trouble after letting me in Father's bedchambers.
Think nothing of it, lad. It was a risk I was willing to take. And for his part, your father looked the other way on that one. Though I did not expect you to get free rein to go there as you please.
Mother can be quite persuasive. You and May go back a long way, don't you?
Yep. Let Sisyphus out of his thing.
Our responsibilities must have us cross paths often, yes.
All right, now we're talking about it. It's about time.
Humiliating affair with Sisyphus.
Oh, right. You got stuck in Tartarus after that under Meg's personal supervision. So you bonded over your shared disdain for Sisyphus?
We each had to blow off some steam, yes. That was some of the hardest I ever worked back then, and her too, I think. When you go through something like that with someone, it brings you closer, I suppose.
I know what you mean.
Well, all of that is sorted.
Let's have a look at the old.
And yeah, harsh conditions. So the only one left is approval process, and then we get 15 Titan blood, which is a lot. Probably enough to max like a hidden aspect, and those are more expensive than the other ones. But
I need the rail.
We're just gonna keep on leveling this one up, and whenever we finally get one more, I'm thinking that that's what happens, right? Like when we maxed Demeter, that's when Gilgamesh appeared. When we maxed Chiron, that's when Rama appeared. When we maxed the Blitz Disc, that's when Beowulf appeared. The spear happened automatically, right? The Guan Yu did. But I think, yeah, this Poseidon is when Arthur appeared. It might be any of them, but we're going to level up the one that we like best anyway. But we have the Blitz Disc, and so we need Heat 6. We're not taking jury summons or lasting consequences again. We do need to take approval process, which with just 2 levels of extreme measures would take us to 5. And then a timer is 6, and that's all we need. Yeah, and then a timer is 6, and that's all we need. But we're not going to do that right now.
Just go, pal. You can do it.
Just setting up. After all, this video was supposed to be done a little while ago. It was supposed to just be one boulder, but then I died in Elysium and was unwilling to put up with my feelings of failure.
Didn't hurt. What'd I miss?
And then eventually we need to try to get to 8 heat to get this thing, and then I don't know what these are. But there's an achievement called Get His First Useless Trophy, and then there's one called Get His Second Useless Trophy. There's not one for the 3rd Useless Trophy, so I guess we'll have to clear 8 heat and then whatever the stipulation is on that one. But that's going to do it for this video. Thanks for watching. Thanks for listening. I am about to stream New Vegas, Fallout New Vegas, for at least an hour, maybe a bit more, here in 15 or 20 minutes. So hope to see you there if you want to check it out. We've done some off-camera inventory management, and I have restructured my whole philosophical approach to the game of New Vegas. I'm going to be more roleplay about my interaction with the inventory and less loot goblin. I want to have everything because I want money. So it's, you know, we're gonna try to take things a little more seriously instead of just being like, ooh, let's take all these magazines. Let's grab 18 bottles of aspirin. But because I wanna give it a better shot than I was. Well, I mean, I played for 5 hours, but I just wanna. But that's what we're going to be doing here in a bit, and hope to see you there. See you, Natasha.